Hi, welcome back to JJ's Productions. We've got another Hitman for Newbs video today. We're continuing on with Paris on the showstopper level, and we're going to complete two challenges in this video. We're going to be doing Seine. You can find that one. Seine. Push Viktor Novikov into the Seine River. Nice and simple, that one. And then the next one is a permanent break. Get Dalia Margolis to check a laptop and then assassinate it with a neck snap. To do this one, we're going to be doing quite a few of the steps from a previous video, but it's still relatively new ground in some aspects. So what I'm going to do to start off with, I'm going to start in a different starting location, the dressing room. We don't really need a new pistol, but I like bringing the silver baller with me. And as far as items, there isn't much else to bring, so I'm going to stick with what I've got. Although I'll take the lockpick just in case. But that's about it, so let's get going. I say it at the beginning of every video, but if there is a white cut at this point, it's because I've had to do another take, but hopefully that won't be the case. These two challenges are pretty simple, but as with all of these things, it could be a case that because I'm still a bit of a noob at this level, it might take a few goes. Gotta scratch my nose. But yeah, it's these aren't tricky by any stretch. It's all about doing them in the right way. And I'm hopeful this one will be good on the eye, at least. Just waiting for the mission to start. Usually the load times are good. Here we go. So immediately I'm turning this way. We've got a challenge completed straight away. Sato's little helper. And from here we're going to go and get a CICADA Bodyguard disguise. So if you haven't worked it out already, we're going to be completing a large amount of the challenges from the previous video. So I'm apologising if you'd watched that last week and you're thinking, oh, this again. But the challenge is mostly based around that event, so I can't do much about that. But it's still good just to see the alternative way of doing it from that. There he is, let's just knock him out. He won't get spotted down here, so no worries here. Let's take the disguise, take the gun, take the wrench. There we go, I've unholstered my gun, my wrench even, and I'm just going this way. I don't need to do anything this time to prep for Max Decker, so I can just go and start the conversation around him. In hindsight, I could have also started at the Palace Garden for this one. It might have been marginally quicker, but I like the idea of just getting the challenge points for starting as a stylist. Plus, it's slightly nearer. But yeah, so I'll just walk in the vicinity, and soon enough he'll pick up his phone and make the call to Novikov, supposedly. There he is. He's already reaching into his pocket.
Mr. Novikov, Decker here. I'm at the show. Well, we could hardly predict a pile-up on the freeway, could we? So you have a spot in mind, or... Okay, fine. Wait for lunch. Novikov is busy. Told us to stay put and enjoy ourselves. One of his security staff will come fetch us when he's ready.
Tell you where we're going?
Pavilion, Northwest Gardens. Said it was away from prying eyes.
So let's go approach him.
Mr. Decker, Mr. Novikov will see you now. I will escort you to the rendezvous point.
Ah, great. Thank you. Lead the way.
There's a bit of me that's glad to get these challenges out of the way because Decker, as I said in the previous video, is a bit of a pain as an NPC. So it's good to be able to just get these ones out the way where you've got to escorting. It's like I say, you can just see him there, he's taking his time, he's just a bit of a pain as Max. It's where I'm sort of glad that in the last video you're able to blow him up. It's sort of worth the point deduction. Oh, I forgot about that. There we go. Well, at least I'm keeping a short distance from him. There we go. You should follow on my tail at least.
Escorting Max Decker. Mr. Novikov's orders.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Now at this point, we have got to wait. We can't skip any of this. So what I would advise is, if you don't want to watch this following cutscene, or well, it's not cutscene, but it's a conversation between Decker and his bodyguard, just skip ahead a few seconds in the video. But it is sort of interesting. It expands on a bit the lore of the Hitman level so far. So until Novikov turns up, I'm going to mute my mic. So if you want to watch it, you can. If you don't, sure, cool.
We did wait. Then your guy took us to meet you here, so which is it? I don't know. A security guy. Wore a uniform. Alright, fine. See you soon. He's coming. If our parking doesn't expire.
So, I gotta ask, Mr. Decker. Section Chief Komarov, was that your handiwork?
Look at these hands. I'm a bureaucrat, Carson. I don't go around staging perfect suicides. No, I dare say young Komarov got a taste of Viktor Novikov. Ask me, he had it coming anyway. Nobody likes an overachiever.
And the file. Must be pretty important for Novikov to cough up 7 digits. It's in it.
Every bit of dirty intel the FSB ever collected on him. Our friend Novikov wasn't always in fashion, Carson. But the public has a short memory span.
Ah, and now he's tying up loose ends.
Securing his legacy. And our retirement plans.
So Novikov's nearly here, and it's like I say, that conversation is pretty interesting if you're following the story. You know, it does expand on the idea that Novikov has got a certain amount of power. So it's interesting enough to listen to, as a lot of them are if you don't just skip through them. Here he is, though.
That is Viktor Novikov, head of Sanguine and ringleader of Iago. Quite the resume.
That's 91 all over again. Komarov is found dead, gun in hand, office locked from the inside. In his safe, evidence that he was leaking state secrets to Langley. An FSB section chief, Kremlin's golden boy, a CIA spy. Look, I don't know who you hired to pull this off, but I want his number.
Trust me, you don't. The case file, please.
Right. Of course. Last and only copy. There was an unfortunate server room fire at HQ. Misery loves company.
Mr. Decker. You know, I do believe this is going to be the start of a beautiful friendship. The money's being wired to your account.
Do I need to call my guy in Switzerland?
Why? Haven't you heard? I am an honest businessman. Do svidania, Mr. Decker. Well, that's that. Take a stroll, would you, Kurt? I'd like to savor the moment.
You sure that's wise, sir?
I'll be fine.
So as soon as Kurt is out the way, the bodyguard, and as soon as Novikov's not looking, which is now, I'm going to stop blending, and I'm going to make my way to follow Novikov. Keep a certain distance because he is an enforcer. And then as soon as he's leaning over there, you can push him.
Didn't come cheap.
Well, snap his neck and push him.
Good work, 47. Time to find Dalia Margolis.
For some reason it wanted to look at 47 rather than show him falling, but okay. So there's an enforcer there, so I'm going to take this route. Same as the last video, to be fair. Now, I'll admit I was going to go that way, and I've just remembered there's an enforcer I'd have to get past, so I'd rather take the express route. Here we go. Once we're at the top, what we're going to do is find a dongle in the attic area, and we're going to plug it into a laptop. It's a pretty simple action to do, and once the dongle's in the laptop, Dalia will come to investigate it and we can snap a neck. The only problem really at this point comes from getting out of there fast before a body's found. But I'm not too concerned about that.
Dalia Margolis, supermodel turned spy master.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Miss Margolis.
Just being careful around here because there are one or two enforcers in the area. That unlocks the challenge, the key to the auction. From here, we just walk into this room ahead. It isn't illegal to press G and investigate, but she is looking directly at us now, so we can't just put the dongle in. We've got to wait until her back's turned. In fairness, she's walking away.
Sir.
Hello. Goodbye. And there we go. That activates the challenge, a quick break. What happens now is she'll come back and realise that something's gone wrong.
Yeah, well, it's Miss Margolis' private laptop. The whole auction is running from that thing. What if something had happened to it? You don't have to be sarcastic about it. You know what would have happened, right? She would have shot the messenger. That means me. Fine. Just don't do it again. Stupid jerk.
There we go. So she's going to investigate the laptop, realise that the auction has been sabotaged, and from there she's going to have a little interaction with this guard over here, and they're both going to walk away.
Hey,
Dalia is going to kill me. She is literally gonna kill. Huh? I can't do this. No. I have to get out of here.
So I'm going to step a little closer just so that we can hear. Here we go, the bodyguard's about to move.
Haley,
Oh, Jared. I thought you left.
Haley, you need to get out of here now. Come with me. Let's go.
Jared, you're scaring me. What's happening?
I know, okay? About St. Clair's mole. And if I can figure it out, they will too. Don't even deny it. There's no time to waste. I'll get you out of here, but we gotta leave now.
Okay, just let me get my,
Just leave it. Let's go.
There we go. Dalia's just outside this room, so she's likely to come in any second. There we go. So I'm going to step in the room just so that I'm in a good position.
What?
I'm also going to shut this door.
Probably flirting with that guard who's always in there. Really, you doe-eyed rube. How hard can it be to keep the goddamn server going?
Now this could be a problem I hadn't realised. I forgot about a personal assistant.
There. Nothing to it. Come on.
I can't do anything while he's watching.
Oh, this is annoying. Gone.
So until he's out of the way, there's not a lot I can do. So I'm going to have to actually force the issue and get rid of him. And I want to do this silent assassin, so I'm going to have to do it the only other way I know, which is via this room. But that is just such a miser, it's unbelievable. There we go.
Shit.
There we go, just dump his body. Let's open the door. Holster the weapon and uncrouch. Now the trouble is they're all over there now. So this isn't as simple as I'd like it to be. Let me just step out the room. I'm going to have a look and see if the personal assistant's out there or not. No, he's followed her. So that's one small thing at least. It does mean I can separate the two of them. I'm going to actually do the other sink. I think that will have a better effect. I'm just worried that it's going to be Dalia who investigates it, because if that's the case, I am going to have to sneak in there and get the personal assistant, which is very time sensitive. Oh, let's get out of that. Okay, so let's try this instead. No, that's had no effect. I'm gonna have to just try a coin. They're being quite ignorant.
Viktor is certain. Seems like we're good.
You see, that just didn't do what I wanted either, and the runtime of this level is now getting ridiculous. So I'm thinking I might have to restart, which I don't want to do, but it's just not ideal how this has gone. That was close. This is really irritating because I'm imagining he's going to follow her in again. He might not, but this is just getting very time sensitive.
Gone. No. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Let's give it a go. No one around.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head
Let's
towards the
try and
exit.
drag the body. They're not looking this way, so I'm going to give it a crack dragging it this way. There's no crate there, but I'm hoping that I can get out without being caught from here. I'm going to assume that I get out, and I'm going to say thank you for watching, considering this is a much longer video than I intended to release. I will be doing another 2 videos in this series for this same day, so there should be another 2 on my playlist as I speak, or as you listen, should I say. So check them out. I'm planning to do a fibre wire only challenge, so that should be good to look at. Besides that, I want to thank you for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying Hitman, and I'll see you again soon. This is Josh from JJ's Productions, and until next time, bye for now.